York feel the bowler they want to chase. Will be Zia-ul-Haq first.
Radio. Now there's 24 deliveries left in this contest. 50 required. It's 12 and a half. But should these two Trinis stay for another, well, let's call it 14 or 15, then you'd think those in blue have a very good chance of getting over the line. But wicket or two here would be very handy for those in yellow. Just ruining that top edge. Zia-ul-Haq. He thought his mates were going for it, and then it hung in the air and went nowhere. And the timeout, these two together, I think the old protege saying, hey, look, we've got this to do, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, we're going to take our time and have a good look. As we know in T20, each ball is quite an event. Now we're into these death overs, the back end overs. Oh, you're kidding me. Straight out. Oh, it's gone for six. A one-hander from KP, if you please, Matty.
With the breeze, Danny. With the breeze. He's just throwing the head of the bat on it. And oh boy, there's some meat behind it. Absolutely done like a dinner for sure. It gets the distance, yes. Stephen Fleming, you can't believe it. He's there because of you.
Goal, Haydos. I think just for a split second I thought, oh God, have I? No, yes. Goodness me. So strong there. That is an absolute skimmer. Do not get in the way of that, you'll blow your hand off.
That is absolutely smashed away. We saw one down the same end as well. Disappear over the back of the commentary suite. This one here again, just a worm burner.
Oh, the power of the man. Just waits, he keeps so still with that head. He just whips it through right where he wanted to. He split the two men. Long on and a straight mid-wicket. Didn't have any price. What's he striking at? 191. He said 23 from a dozen. Yeah. That is in Slot City, I'm afraid. Mr. Ul-Haq, have it a brave one. Have it a slower ball. Have a little off cutter. Oh, he's gone into the surface. Same result. They're humming along here post the power play of a drink.
The three boundaries, one of those are maximum, and I don't think any one of them has come out of the middle of the bat. And to your point, maybe it is just having that brave one. Slower balls into the track. It's been 78, 78, 78, 81. All consistent and consistently getting met to the boundary.
Yeah, just been enlightened. There he is. The expression says it all. Zia-ul-Haq had the opportunity. He was on 9 when Zia-ul-Haq got nowhere near and gave up the ghost. Straight up. Is it? Into the night sky. Safe again. Oh, it is. It's so difficult in that night sky, judging pace coming down from that dark ceiling. Oh, he'd be a coach.
There's that slower one that you were talking about, Danny. Pace off. He was already ahead of the one that went for 6, and that was 78 miles per hour. They needed a bit more of an effort there as well. Oh dear, that's absolutely nowhere near good enough.
That'll be mortal.
Keep your hat on, son.
You've got no more here to pull out. 50 partnership up already between the two Trinis. Pooran and Pollard. Pollard striking at 207. Oh, again. With the breeze, it's just too easy for the big guy. The 17th over goes for 23, and suddenly MI New York are 140 for 3 here.
Technology offers the knowledge of equanimity and a harmonious way of living. Embrace the positive energy the universe ensures for you. Always trust that you deserve a fulfilling and a joyous life. Call me today and get to know the path of success waiting for you.
Yeah, it's a bit of a heartbreaker that, because they were asking it almost 13 and over. Now it's back to 9s. 27 off 18. It is so gettable now, courtesy of Pollard. He's taken this challenger knockout match by the scruff of the neck. Absolutely moosed that last one there. Zero Huck. He's done now. 4 overs, getting this for 46. With that 1 wicket. Here's Milne around the wicket now. Beautiful. Slower ball, brave and smart from Milne.
Previous over, smacked down the ground. Marcus Stoinis. And then this one, Joel Huck. It's getting punished. Boundary after boundary. Pace on everyone until you got to this delivery here, which was 73 mile an hour, went deep into the night sky, and Hussain had no chance of getting that. And the final delivery, well, he's been taken to the cleaners, Danny. Simple as that.
No, just trying again that wide line, slower one. And he's so precise here. Know what you want to do, but subtle bit of execution. The pressure now back on the bowlers because of what Pollard did to Zero Huck in that last over. Oh, not quite, Monik Patel. He got 49, Monik, off 39, so can't go ahead of Fuff. But hey, if they get into the final, Monik Patel past Fuff Duplesis at the top of the tree. The Royal leading run scorers for this season. How do? Over extra cover, says Nicky P.
Very, very good batting. Well, I was on a little bit earlier before, Danny, and he's just such a good gamer. Like, he knows the combinations and he can predict what you're trying to do as a bowler better than most in the game.
Again, there's what ifs, what maybes. There's some catches. Oh, get it! Hostess, the rest of the cabin crew loving it from Pooran. Yeah, they're up and moving.
I'll have some tips with that, please. Might even just help myself to a bit of tomato sauce on these. Look at that. That's moosed away. 272 feet. The sound, the precision.
Pooran now has 72 maximums in T20s in 2025, the most by anyone in the world, and you wonder why we were nagging for him to come out at first drop. Going to romp home here, no doubt. But it was just when you're coming in.
It is a full moon.
Ooh-ah.
Friday night. We love it here. Yeah, this chat here, this is what these batting sides and why they at the toss go about trying to look to chase down runs. They're so good at identifying whom they want to target. Remember, folks, the very next over after this went for 23. Corin Pollard said to his junior player, even though you're captain, son, let me tell you, this is my Huckleberry. I'm going to go right now. Let's not chase our tails any further. They've been circumspect in this match. Corin Pollard's been the one, actually, that's really created that momentum through this run chase.
Now, it's been beautifully set up by the big fella, no doubt. Targeted that over of Zeel Huck, his final one. And it's a beauty, yeah, I like it. In the contest, there's a lot of going on. Pollard, it's never short of a word, but this This is the opportunity. He's on 9 there, Pollard, and in the end gives up the ghost. He just lost the tracking of it. Smith's going, what are you doing?
Well, he's running around with his arms in the air like one of those zombie movies.
He'd cut off.
Ooh, what's happened? Go for it, son. That's what you have to do.
Yeah, I think about it, turning in, you follow through and you think, well, that's going to one of my mates. One of my mates will come running in from long on or long off with a short boundary straight. But no. Bold and well watched. To keep the strike, importantly. 13 off the 18th, and now MI New York are 153 for 3 now.
It's been really punched hard here.
With new McValue at McDonald's, you'll get more than you expect. Like buy a double cheeseburger and add chicken McNuggets for $1. Because after studying hard for your exam, finding a good deal on lunch should be easy. Get more than you expect with new McValue.
India is growing massively and the whole world is investing here. Investment plans on policybazaar.com give up to 18% returns. Invest 18,000 rupees a month and get up to 2 crore rupees. Invest in India. Invest on policybazaar.com.
Those in blue, most definitely in the driving seat. You can feel the pressure there from them on Texas Super Kings. The coach in the dugout. A little disconsolate to say the least. But now we've got Stoinis, who's going to swap ends here. Yeah, tough gig for coaches. Hasn't quite gone to plan for those in yellow. And Stoinis, he decides to go and he says, I'm not allowing you to drive me, but they're going to come back for an easy couple here. Savage tidies up in the end. Suddenly, just a dozen required. It's almost a runner ball here. It's quite incredible. They were so poor at the start. Were the champions in Cognizant MLC in 2023. Look at that. That one win. All that through there. And then they got squeezed at the end, and it's in June. Then we got into July, and they got back-to-back wins to allow them to take out the 4th spot. Oh. See, I don't think that should be a wide. We've often had little chats and stuff and running into Simon Towful thinking, well, look, the bowler's just shuffled there across, and it's almost hit on the boot. And look, there's a little white dot that you'll see. It's gone inside there. And you've got to give something to bowlers. Because he was it would have hit him on the boot if he'd stayed there. So this is a constant that happens a lot with that down the leg side and that. He's moved across saying slightly. I don't think you're going to win this, gentlemen. It's certainly worth a chat to the jury. A couple of lawyers out there fighting.
Yeah, fighting over scraps though at this stage. They've got game on the line, 11 off 11. Their attention needs to really focus hard here. I don't disagree. I think it's an average decision.
Yeah, we know how much the ball can disappear, but it's when they're now arguing about, look, he's moving inside the line. Surely it's a bit like on the offside. Well, it is a guy, but we've spoken in terms of the laws, the rules of the game. When it goes down there, there's an issue. Rightio. Funny enough, whistles to the fence for more. Pollard on the charge, 7 required only now.
In the regular season, they had 4 matches here and lost every one of them. New York come out in the eliminator and got over the line in a tight one thanks to Trent Bolt, who was superb. It was 22 invaluable runs to close that out. Meant that they've come up now against the 2nd best team in the contest. How often have we seen that, Danny? You and I have done a lot of cricket, especially these 2 franchises.
That was definitely a wide. In terms of just the frustration here for Stoinis, trying to get that Yorker in there on about the base of leg so he cramps Pollard. But now it's just one shot away to finish it in this penultimate over quite comfortably here. Pollard 42 from 19, striking at 221, and you're right, Ados, how often these guys go head to head, and there's always a bit of drama.
I got a feeling this could be the ball. 3 up on the offside. Long off back, long on back. Deep mid-wicket.
It's just teasing now the other side. Just a quiet, polite inquiry. Give me the ball back.
Need a face mask up here. Tell you what, it's been some victory. It's been some comeback, actually. When you think about the way that they've performed in the Eliminator and now this match, they're dangerous. We always say they are dangerous.
Is it into a gap? It's into a gap. Just a couple required now. They want 1, 6, 7 to the MI New York. Pumped. Those fans in blue. Trying to change a pace there. Just a little slower one. That didn't work out. Pooran and Pollard. 82 from 44. And they're up and about in that dugout for sure. Understandably so. Stoinis. That's what he was looking for earlier. And the scores are level now. With 1 to go in the 19th, there's 13 off this already. A tough pill to swallow for Stephen Fleming. It's a bit of deja vu from 2 years ago. This very match, the challenger of 2023, and those in blue got up over those in yellow to get into the grand finale, MI New York, and to go on and win it. Wow. Yeah, resigned to the fact, the yellow dugout, the Texas Super Kings. So just one run away now that the captain on strike. How fitting. The fans of MI New York will be saying. So a tough gig. For the Texas Super Kings here in Texas. Last one of the 19th. How do? Into the night sky. Pooran brings up a half century of note. And they're into the final again. MI New York and the two Trinis embrace. They're doing a lot of embracing in that dugout too. Pooran not out 52. Pollard not out 47. A stunning part